Everything has its cost.
Yeah, yeah. The world is so small till it ain't.
When you hear me say something like this, a few things might come to mind. Yeah, everything costs money. Everything has a value on it when it comes to a price. So, this camera, for example, has a price tag. This water bottle has a price tag. This phone has a price tag. We have built a currency and decided what something is worth based on that currency. Whether it's US dollars, whether it's euros, whether it's pounds, we decide that is worth X amount. And then it will get sold and resold, and someone will sell it for a cheaper price if it's used. Someone will sell it for a more expensive price if it's in demand or limited in any way. You get the point. Everything has its cost in the sense of money, in the sense of value equals dollars. But what about your energy? What about your time? What about the people, the things that you say, the people you surround yourself with, the things that you do in your free time? Do those have a cost? Maybe not necessarily a cost of one of currency, not one of dollars, not one of euros, not one of money and physical cash or digital currency, but one of freedom, of energy, of time. Everything has its cost. There's nothing that doesn't have a cost. And I don't mean that in the sense of, like I said, a currency, money. I mean that in the sense of you must pay the price of whatever it is that you're pursuing. So, for example, with this YouTube channel, my cost is energy and time. Everyone's cost is energy and time. It almost takes everything that you do, energy and time, including breathing. When you breathe, you're spending energy and time. When you walk, when you talk, when you work out, you spend energy and time. Now, certain things require more energy than others. This is why sleep is the most important. It's our recharge. When our battery goes down, it recharges, and then our energy throughout the day is that battery is full up again. So, energy and time is our most valuable currency, I would say. So when you understand this principle, you understand that where your time goes determines your future. It determines what you're going to get. It's basic things, right? I believe that we all have an understanding of that. But what you must realize is even things such as doing a bad habit or doing a good one has its cost. The cost of working out every day is energy, time, saying no to friends, saying no to alcohol, saying no to going out late because you have a workout in the morning. These are the costs. That's the price you have to pay for the reward, for the thing, for the product. And the product might be a physique that you're proud of. It might be health that is long-term beneficial for you in every sense, because you worked out every day since you were 14 for like 50, 60 years. For like 50, 60 years. And now you pay for it. Now you've gotten the reward of you're way healthier than everyone else that was around you because you paid the price. That was the cost of health, of great health. The cost was energy and time going into a workout. It was saying no to bad habits. It was going to bed early, waking up early, and going to your workout. So when you understand this principle, you understand that everything that you want and desire is achievable. At the end of the day, you can be unrealistic because all it takes is the unrealistic reward just takes unrealistic cost. So when you think to yourself, I can't make that much money, that's really because you're telling yourself, I am not worth that much yet. or I could never be worth that much, or I could never provide that much value that would be the reward. Or I don't want to spend that much time and energy building a business. I don't want to spend that much time and energy making movies, at the gym, whatever it is, working out, playing soccer. I don't want to spend that much time and energy as much as the top high-level football players in the world. I guarantee you that every single person that you look up to, that you admire, that is in the position you want to be one day, has sacrificed time, energy, and multiple other things. Those things might be freedom. Those things might be other people's views on them. Those things might be bad habits. I must give up this bad habit in order to become the healthiest version of myself. Smoking, for example. But most of us do the opposite. Because we are stressed, we take the cigarette and we spend the cost of our health in order to get that little dopamine buzz, to get that little stress relief, to get that little hit of it's going to be okay. While someone else is profiting billions off of that feeling that you have been sold. So understanding that everyone is trying to get a piece of the pie. Everyone is trying to get a piece of your attention. Everyone is trying to get a piece of your time. Everyone is trying to make you spend. We are in a capitalistic world, and people are finally waking up to realizing that it's not just money. It's time, it's energy, and most of all now, it's attention. Attention is the cost that is getting paid now more than ever. Why do you think the billion-dollar companies are spending all their money on TikTok, on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, all of these things? Because that is where the attention goes. And where the attention goes, the money follows. You can see this through the multiple YouTubers that have released products or courses or whatever it is. They are profiting heavily off of these things because they have garnered attention. Celebrities can put out a product and it's not that good, but the reason why it will sell is because they have garnered attention. And people are noticing this. That is the cost that is the most prevalent these days. Of course, money is number one. Time is up there. Energy is up there. We put our time and energy into work and we get the payment of €5 an hour, €10 an hour, X amount per month, in order for spending that time and energy. But now attention is truly becoming one of the most valuable currencies. And when you look at it on the scale of, okay, well, these corporations are trying to profit off my attention. Like you watching this right now, you're giving me attention. You are watching a YouTube video that I've recorded because you are spending your attention on me. You are spending your time and energy watching this. And I hope that I am valuable enough where I am actually providing something to you and you come out of it with some sort of change, some sort of growth, some sort of thought that you've never had before, or even a level of maybe entertainment, even though that's really not what my YouTube channel goal is at all, or anything that I create necessarily. I like to put a lot more meaning to my work. But you realize that it's not just this YouTube video, but it's every single thing you do every day. You are spending something. You're either spending time, energy, attention. And then there's money. There's maybe you trade something. Hey, I'll give you this if you give me that. You are trading something. When you sit in a room with someone for an hour and conversate, that cost is time and energy, as always, but it's also conversation, it's also words, it's also an exchange of conversation. I just wanted to say this because this has been on my mind recently, And it's truly what has made me look at my day completely differently. It's really what has pushed me in the last few months to put things into perspective, to put things into focus, and it really makes me realize that a lot of my time and energy and even thoughts are like, that is the cost of something. Whenever you are angry at someone, you are spending your energy on them. The cost is your energy. The cost are your bad thoughts about this person that you don't even care about. This is why Stoicism is so valuable, especially to young men. It really just teaches you that everything has its cost. And when you understand this, that every single person around you, whether knowing it or not, is trying to steal something from you. Whether that's get a piece of your money, get a piece of your attention, get a piece of your time, get a piece of your energy, get a piece of your advice. For example, you're someone who, I've been in this position. I've been at the gym and someone tries to tell me, yo, could you show me how to do this thing? It's like that person is trying to ask me how to, for example, deadlift with better form. And my cost is time and energy, along with maybe fatigue that might come afterwards. It's sweat that might come afterwards. It's heavy breathing afterwards. Like, all of these things are costs. And when you start to look at life in this perspective, and when you start to look at your daily routine, the things you do every day, especially the like little habits that that go unnoticed, you tend to realize that you do not spend your time and energy in a valuable way. And maybe it's not worth that much. Maybe not yet. But realize that over time, if you build yourself in some sort of domain in life, whether that's business, whether that's art, whether that's YouTube, whatever it is that you want to do, just always realize that there is a cost to it. And if you are willing to pay the price, then you will be on the side of success or failure. This applies to everything, and hence the title. I've said this way too many times, but everything has its cost. So realize that success story that you have in your mind of yourself, that has a massive cost. You must look at sacrifice with pride. And you must tell yourself that this is the cost of my dream. This is the cost of my mission. This is the cost of the things I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror and say 10 years from now. Just thought I would share this to anyone out there who is in a similar position as I was a few months ago, a few years ago. And hopefully you guys can grow from this and have something to learn. I hope this was of value to you. If you guys have any advice or any thoughts that you've had throughout this YouTube video, go ahead and write something in the comments below. I respond to every comment. I really appreciate the love that you guys have shown recently. I really appreciate the attention and the cost that you guys have spent on me by just liking the videos, commenting, sending me messages, and motivating me to just keep going forward. You really make me feel and know that this is worth something, and that I am going to stick with this for a long time, because I truly do think that it's valuable to people. And even though I know for a fact that I could be way better and I have a lot to work on, that is okay. And I know that it's a process. And the cost of making a bad YouTube video is the reward will be learning how to not make it and how to make a good one. So remember that the cost to success is failure. When you understand this principle, you will go through life very differently. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Zack, and I hope you enjoyed this. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I'm building up a wall till it break. She hate it when I call and it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I hope I never keep you waiting. Yeah, I think I know it all, but I don't. Why you always at the mall when you're broke? Yeah, and I just wanna ball, maybe dunk, but I never been tall. Yeah, I might trip, I never fall. God knows I came close.
Don't try this at home.
I know I probably need to do better. Fuck whoever, keep my shit together. You never told me being rich was so lonely. Nobody know me. Oh well, hard to complain from this 5-star hotel. I'm always in a rush, I've been thinking too much. But keep it on the hush, no one need to know, just us. That's really all it takes. We don't need nothing but today, 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 today. The world is so small, till it ain't, till it ain't, till it ain't, till it ain't. I'm building up a wall, till it break, till it break, till it break, till it break. She hate it when I call, and it's late, and it's late, and it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I hope I never keep you waiting. I hope I never keep you waiting, 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 waiting. Got a bad attitude, playing till I'm out of moves. No need for shame, I get more peace at slow speeds. Go beat the game, young control freak, it's cold in my veins. I'm below freezing, snow season made me. They know that I so need my space. Don't wanna grow old, so I smoke just in case. She say that I glow below the waist, and the stroke is just so PGA. All I got is a little bit of space and time, drawing shapes and lines of a world we made. Tomorrow may be right around the corner, but I swear it's gonna be worth it if I make it wait. There's somewhere above, you keep reaching up. That's really all it takes. We don't need nothing but today, today, today. The world is so small, till it ain't, till it ain't, till it ain't, till it ain't. I'm building up a wall, till it break, till it break, till it break, till it break. She hate it when I call, and it's late, and it's late, and it's late. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I don't wanna keep you waiting. I hope I never keep you waiting. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 I get it wrong. That's why I wrote this song. Tell myself to hold on. I can feel my fingers slipping in a motherfucking instant I'll be gone. Do you want it all if it's all mediocre? Staring at the wall and the wall full of posters. Looking at my dreams, who I wanna be. I guess you gotta see it to believe. Ooh, I've been a fool, but it's cool, that's what human beings do. Keep your eyes to the sky, never glued to your shoes. Guess there was a time when my mind was consumed, but the sun coming out now, clouds start to move. Don't tell me nothing but the truth. I'm tired, I don't got a spare second. Win or lose, I don't keep count, nobody checking.